Spinach, carrots, whole wheat. I know what you're thinking, that kids will never buy this, but trust me, these are surprisingly yummy for something that's loaded with veggies and whole wheat. I'm always struggling to feed the kids something yummy but healthy, so I came up with this recipe because it's a sweet snack that they like and something that I don't mind them eating for breakfast or snack. Let's take a look at the recipe. So here in a bowl I have 1 cup of whole wheat flour. To that I'm adding half a cup of oatmeal flour. I just pulsed it in the blender. And then to that I'm adding 1 tablespoon of wheat germ, half a teaspoon of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, a dash of cinnamon powder, half a cup of granulated white sugar, 2 cups of finely grated carrots. Mix everything together. In another bowl I have egg replacer powder for 2 large eggs. I generally use the ener-G brand of egg replacer. It works very well with baked goods. So that replacer calls for 3 teaspoons of the egg replacer powder mixed with 4 tablespoons of warm water. So I'm adding 4 tablespoons of warm water and I'll just whisk that up. Another egg replacer that you can use if you don't have this is, for 1 egg, use 1 tablespoon of flaxseed powder mixed with 3 tablespoons of warm water. That replaces 1 egg, so for this recipe you'd want to use 2 tablespoons of the flaxseed powder mixed together with 6 tablespoons of warm water. I haven't tried this recipe with the flaxseed powder. I can't vouch for how well it works. So this mixture is nice and foamy, so at this point I'm going to add half a cup of oil. You can use vegetable oil, I'm using a light olive oil here. 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. I'm using pure vanilla extract here. Mix that up. Lastly, I'm going to use 1 cup of very tightly packed spinach. Mix that with 1/4 of a cup of milk and blend that up, and I'm going to mix that in this mixture here. So I'm going to add the spinach to a blender. 1 cup of tightly packed spinach. Mix that with 1/4 of a cup of milk. I'm using 1% milk here, but you can also use whole milk. Or if you're vegan, you can use maybe almond milk. And I'm going to blend this up. And I'm going to add the spinach and milk mixture to the rest of our wet ingredients. If you have 1 or 2 leaves sticking out like this is fine. Just mix everything together. And we're going to pour this into our carrot flour mixture here. Now I'm just going to fold everything together until everything is well mixed in. Now I've lined a 12-cup muffin pan with paper liner, or you could just spray the muffin pan lightly with cooking spray. And I'm just going to fill up each cup with our batter. This is a great way to get some veggies into your kids right in the morning at breakfast time, or if they're craving for a little snack in the afternoon. Finally, to sweeten the deal a little bit, I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit of chocolate chip over the top. This is just to get the kids a little bit excited about eating these muffins. I mean, I'm making this in springtime, but I would call this my Halloween muffin because I'm tricking the kids into eating something healthy that they think is a real unhealthy treat. So it's both trick and treat. I actually don't even have to tell them to eat these muffins because as soon as they see the chocolate chip, they jump right in. I just, casually leave it in the counter. I'm gonna put this in a preheated oven that's been heated at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 20 to 25 minutes, or until the toothpick inserted comes out clean. So I've just taken these out of the oven after about 22 minutes, and a toothpick inserted comes out clean. So I'm gonna let this cool completely.
And if you ask how many stars is it, it's 5 out of 5. And what would you say if you were this bunny? Subscribe to our channel and keep on watching Veg Cookbook videos.